Here, another episode of Safe Route Podcast. I'm Zeke. It's my boy Hawk.
Alrighty.
My boy Oso.
Big Oso.
So man, like he said, you just coming back from some big things. We talking about entrepreneurship today, what it means to us. Kind of like our tips, like misconceptions, different things that kind of happens in that life of being an entrepreneur. And we'll dive right into it.
I think we should first start off with him. Your journey as a YouTuber, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, you've been grinding for the past 2 years.
Right.
Man.
Non-stop. I wanted to tell us, bro, how you get into it?
Yeah,
bro.
Really? When I first began YouTube, I wasn't even trying to be a YouTuber. I ain't gonna lie. My sister, she was begging me to be a YouTuber, so I was just for myself. I'm the only boy, so it's I got number sisters. So when my sister tell me to do something, I'll be like, nah. But it's really for them type shit, so I do it. So she begged me for 2-3 months straight. Then when I first started, I really wasn't taking it serious for real, but I was getting views, so it was just dang, I'm getting views. And then I started looking at other people's channels. When they first started, they weren't even getting as many views as I was getting. So I'm I might need to take this serious. And then I know I ain't want to work no 9 to 5 for real. So it's just if I work a 9 to 5, it's gonna be to push YouTube out. So I just started grinding on YouTube, and it started going up from there. Really, yeah.
That's what's up. Like you said, bro. I never wanted to work a 9 to 5 either. I figured that out early. We got too much. We got too much.
It's too easy to get rich.
It's too easy to get big money. It's too easy to follow your passion, follow your dream. Especially today, with all the outlets that we have. So that's real. What was your goal when you started with the YouTube? Was it I want to, what I'm saying? Did you have a goal set out when you started doing YouTube?
When I first started YouTube, it wasn't really no goal. It was just I'm gonna make her happy, have fun with this, and just see where it take me. Right. Then when I got further in YouTube, it was okay, I need to set goals, and I need to prepare, and I need to know what I'm doing next. Cause if you don't know what you're doing next on YouTube, you're not gonna make it. You gotta plan out these videos, and you gotta have backup videos, backup videos, cause 9 times out of 10 your first video is not gonna go how you want it to go. So you gotta have a backup video, cause you can go somewhere and it can be the wrong crowd. With YouTube, it's a crowd. If you say you go to the mall and that thing is nothing but older people, you can't do no certain type of public interview. You can't ask certain type of questions because that crowd is not for that type of video. And then you go to 5 points and you see they lit. That's where you can go ask, what's your body count, stuff like that.
Right.
With older people, you gotta ask the slang. What do you know your kid's slang? But you gotta know how to say it. You gotta know which videos to put out and which videos to ask people. Because most people gonna be no, I don't want to be in a YouTube video. You gotta know who to ask, when to ask, and what to ask. Really.
Right.
So what's your plan with this YouTube stuff? Any other adventures we gonna get into after you get this YouTube thing popping?
I ain't gonna count. When I get up there, I'm doing straight giveaways. So with YouTube, you can change people's life with your life type stuff. So when I get big, I'm trying to be I'm gonna be like MrBeast. MrBeast can post. MrBeast can give away 10 bands right now, but on one video he making $1 million. So that 10 bands don't hurt. That's like him giving away $1.
Right.
He don't care about that, and he making 100,000 off one video. He don't care about 10 bands. I'm gonna just be giving away money. I might give away cars. I might give away certain shit. I'm gonna have competitions and stuff. Just give away money. I ain't really tripping about money. Money is just
it's a tool. It's just a tool. It's crazy though about the MrBeast shit, because I was actually, I don't know, I watched a video recently and it was him doing a podcast with somebody else, and he was saying I got razor thin margins. He said he would put in $4 million for a video, for a single video to make, just to bring that back. But he does like you said, a lot of giveaways. He changing people's lives.
Changing lives.
He said, I'm not even getting most of the bread. He I literally do that for other people. He get the views, but he don't even do it for the bread.
Facts.
Which is crazy.
That's how I'm gonna be. Once I get financially stable with YouTube, there's no need. If I can't change nobody's life with YouTube or with me, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Cause when I was younger, I wanted somebody to come change my life. We wasn't the richest, but we wasn't on top of what we need to be. So if a person would have came like MrBeast and took me out of my environment where what I looked at that I thought was home, that would have changed my whole mindset. Okay, I don't want to be here. If you take Just like I don't like when people be like the felons, they criminals, this and that. Right. You gotta realize like you in the hood, you struggling. Your mama get sick, you ain't got no job, no nothing, and you got a felony, so you can't get no job. What are you gonna do? You gotta pay for your mama's stuff. You gotta take care of your siblings. You gonna go out there and probably rob, kill, steal, and whatever you gotta do for your mama. Your mama gets sick, you gonna do whatever you gotta do to get her medicine to get better. Right. So you can't. People be like misconstruing stuff. That's why I got so many tattoos, because it's like I'm from the hood, so it's just like I don't care what nobody think, because you not in that predicament. Like y'all be having head starts and shit. Like y'all be way ahead of us, we be all the way back type shit. So it's like, if I'm starting from the back, you start from the front. Like, you got miles and miles and miles on you. You you grew up with money, you grew up with this, you grew up with that. Even though, like on y'all last podcast I watched, right? Y'all was talking about y'all found you might not want this and not like want that. But it's certain stuff we like. Like we get to chill with our mama and we get to do this and that, and they don't get to do it because they rich and they got meetings every day and stuff like shit like that. So it's like I like how I grew up because it was good to me. I wouldn't want to grow up rich because I wouldn't have the grind. I'd be on some different stuff. Like
we just had this exact conversation about like how it comes out. Like you being able to have that kind of mindset and motive comes from the lifestyle we grew up with. So yeah, I wouldn't want to change it for anything either. Like why would I want to?
Could you imagine getting a Mercedes at 17? Like when you get older, we're not experts. You're not gonna have the same
respect.
You gonna get a Mercedes at 17, but you don't see your mama for the next 3 months.
Come on, what is that?
Come on,
what? You want that?
Come on. Now when we finish, like like. People who are well off right now, like we commend you. Your parents
did their thing. My kids gonna be like that too.
Exactly. But we got something that you have. We got something that we don't have. You feel me? Right. So it's levels to it. That's all it is.
It comes back to what we talked about earlier. Like what was it? Hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men.
Facts.
And soft men create hard times.
It's like you get so rich, and then what if something happened like bankruptcy or something, and then y'all fall off and lose everything? You wouldn't even know how to react to that. Like if I get rich right now and I fall off, I would know how to get back up.
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to. You should have to build up what you have, and losing it that makes you appreciate it more. Yeah. Like it's nothing but a cycle. But yeah, like you with your YouTube. I just had a question. So like when it comes to like making your videos, like are you like your biggest critic? Like is it when you come to making a video, are you like, man, like this isn't right, I can't put this out yet? Or do you kind of just like make your videos, you go with what you have, you put it out, and you kind of like let the people talk for it, and you just kind of keep moving from there?
When I first started, I was like, oh, this not right, this not right, this not gonna be good, this not gonna be good, this not. But when you look for, like, when you keep going and just keep going and drop your videos and say forget it, right. Like the videos you be like, I don't like this video, bro. I ain't finna edit no more. Forget it. That's the video gonna hit views. The ones you be like, oh, this is a great video. I did my thing on it. That's the one gonna flop. Like you ain't gonna get that many views on it. So it's just like you gotta put out everything because you don't know what might blow.
Yeah, I think people look for authenticity, and I feel like when we plan too much or go too hard into the details, people can tell. Like you can see through that. I feel like anybody can see through that. You should never try too hard to create when you know you got that creativeness in you.
Well, YouTube. Post the video, right? Start the channel, and make sure you do your, like, I research every day on YouTube. Like you gotta research every day, cause like with YouTube you gotta follow trends, you gotta do hashtags, you gotta have the right stuff. The formula, you really gotta have a formula to blow up on YouTube, and you gotta get lucky. That's it. You gotta get lucky and have a formula, or you gotta be in the right state. Like you in Miami and you can go to the beach every day, you good. Or you in Atlanta and you can collab with big YouTubers. But if you at a smaller town and you trying to start your YouTube channel, you gotta work 10 times harder than what they do.
Right. So are you telling me that now, like today, content don't really matter now? It's more about your approach.
Yeah. Content really don't matter. Like you can have the best content on YouTube right now, and your video will flop. You gotta have the right connections. You gotta have the right hashtags. You gotta have the right title. Yeah. You gotta have all the right shit. If you ain't got the right, sometimes you can have the right shit. That shit still don't go crazy. Like,
cause you can, cause I do see a lot of times like when you're on YouTube, like a lot of like the videos of the same category look the same.
The same,
like
exactly.
And that it follows that algorithm, so it makes sense that you kind of. It's not necessarily about the content. I feel like people think it is when you're making it, but obviously like. We're looking for those key things that bring in our attention, so we will look at it.
Once you get a good amount of followers, all following trends. That's the saying like you gotta follow the lead. That's basically what YouTube. After you get that many followers that you can get like at least 1K every video you post, then you can start making your own stuff and making your own personality and stuff. So yeah, you gotta follow the lead.
Right. It's just a new it's the new kind of business, bro.
Yeah, fact.
Content creating, bro.
And then like with collabing and stuff, you gotta know who to collab with, who not to collab with. What like you gotta know everybody's intentions because everybody's intentions ain't the same intentions as yours. So it's like you can go. He can ask you for a video right now, and he using you just to get his followers up. Then when he get his followers up,
you want to message.
Yeah,
but I'm even thinking deeper than that because like say you do a video with somebody and like in this day and age, since everybody's so connected, if something detrimental happens to their character, like that comes back on you. So like say you make a video with somebody and you don't know what happens, they caught in something or something happens. Now people won't view your videos because they think like y'all cool because people just I feel like people now just assume like, especially when you make something with somebody else, they assume y'all friends or like y'all, what I'm saying, we talked or have this idea about the same things together. So yeah, you definitely, I feel like you do gotta be careful.
That's why I say YouTube, you don't sell your soul to YouTube. The videos you do not like with girls, like videos you think about like, hell no, I don't really want to do this. Don't do that video because it's like you selling yourself. You'll do anything for YouTube. And to me personally, I'm not doing anything for YouTube. It's certain videos I will not do. It's certain stuff I won't do because it's gonna if it's gonna mess up your personal life. Right. Don't do it because it's just like people just be doing videos just because I'm finna get some views off this. I'm not doing that, and that's the reason I'm not as far as I'm supposed to be right now because I'm not doing certain stuff. I'm not selling my soul to YouTube. Like it's a lot of people be selling their soul to YouTube and they don't be caring for real. So it's just like nah, straight.
That's crazy. So kind of backtracking what you was talking about, kind of like you got to spend that time. You spend that time looking at content, looking at other things on YouTube. I don't know if you did, but like when we started podcast, like after our first episode, like all I was watching was podcasts, just like getting information, like how they set it up, how they run it, how they do it, like, and not necessarily trying to copy, but like trying to figure out like what's working the best for them, where's something I see in all videos. So I kind of like bring it to our stuff, bring it to the, make sure we have those key things that help us grow. So I don't know if you did that too, or if you had that kind of spark to just like kind of get into podcasts and look at some more things, or go back to look at other things you were already watching. Honestly,
bro, when you told me I wanted to do podcasting, I was like, you know what, forget it. We're just gonna talk how we talk on a regular day basis. But I like the fact that you guys mentioned it, like research is important. That's something I got to work on my damn self, is doing research and actually finding people that actually do it and do it better than me, so I can learn some more.
But see, the cool thing is like, and that goes back around, like you already had your own podcast at one point, so you kind of had more experience than I did even in the topic at all. So that's also another reason I felt like I had to look into it more. Cause like, man, like, he already has somewhat of a feel for it, so I want to be able to bring that same level of like professionalism and like understanding to the videos.
That's crazy. That's how teamwork. Like me personally, I want to be in a group, but I can't because you don't know everybody's intentions.
Exactly.
And like when two people come together like this and they got both the same intentions, like we want to work and we want to get better. Like it's different. It's a different vibe. Like you can feel a vibe where it's like, okay, he just want to wait to like. Cause it's a saying like you gotta know who want to be next to you and who really want to be with you. Cause like a person want to be next to you, he gonna wait till he gonna be with you, he gonna support you enough so when you blow, he can blow too. But a person that's with you gonna be with you, like he gonna blow with you, like everything y'all do. You need him to be a cameraman, he gonna be a cameraman. You need him to do this and that, he gonna do this. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying. What I was saying?
About having a partner.
Oh yeah, that partnership shit is so like, if you got a good partner, bro, you gonna succeed. Like, if you by yourself, it's way boring, and it's just like you there, you just doing it. Like you don't really have as much fun if you had a partner. Like I wish I had a partner. I ain't gonna care. Like we can do everything for. But I got a somewhat partner, but I need a yeah.
I feel like it comes with its pros and cons. Obviously, like doing it on your own, I feel like you're able to see every aspect of what you got going on and understand it for yourself. Having a partner gives you that chance to like, delegate and stuff, and it's good. Of course, having somebody with that support, like you said. But I feel like it could go either way. I feel like you can definitely make it happen either way. I want people to know like whatever you feel like you can do, you don't have to have somebody there.
Facts.
Like you can make it happen. Like it's a plus and a bonus to have somebody beside you. Like any one of these people here, like to be able to make it further, like it's definitely a bonus.
And choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Choose wisely. In your circle, like the people that you keep around you are the people you're going to be like, or the things that are going to affect your life mostly. So
like one thing for me personally, when I do like choose a venture, I don't want to go into something that I have a partner with. I'm taking it more serious than the other person.
Yeah, facts.
And it ends up being to the point where like I am doing the work, and the other person is just basically
riding the wave.
Riding the wave. You feel me? So like it's one thing like me also did some work together. Me and Zeke been doing work together for the past 2 years.
2 years.
But for the past 2 years now with Safe Clothing, I have a new venture now. Like, so you choosing your partner, don't choose. I need somebody to help me out with this.
Yeah.
When you do start doing your venture, and then once you start getting in new circles, start networking, you find somebody who you need to be with, who can actually influence you and actually help you get to the point you want to be in.
Right. And it's not a popularity thing. Like I feel like a lot of people go for that too. They'll go for the popular face to be attached to it, and that comes back to what he was talking about. People just want to ride the wave. Like you gotta, like you said, you gotta really be strategic with who you work with. And
it's so crazy because it's so many people I just deny videos with just because of that. Like they'll try to get me for a popularity thing. Like bro, I'm not doing it.
What you've already done, your hard work.
If I go on your YouTube right now, and I see you ain't dropped a video in 12 years, like what I'm doing a video with you for? Or like you didn't drop a video in 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and you just trying to like tag my name and get some views? No, I'm straight. I'm not doing it.
Right, bro.
Like if I see you working, you got you can get 1 subscribe, and I see you working, you post a video every day. Then I'm let me get in the video. Like stuff like that.
And that's what a lot of big YouTubers all look into. Will be talking about. There was times where they said they were posting 50 videos, getting 10, 20 views just to make the numbers so they could get to the point where they could move up and be monetized or do different things like that. If you got to drop 50 videos, that's what you got to do. You feel me? If that's your passion, that's what you're trying to chase and what you're trying to build to.
Facts.
So
that's why I say I take advantage. Like I take advantage of what I got, because it's like I hit 150K views on YouTube and I probably dropped like 15 videos, 20 videos. And that's a crazy number for 20 videos. Yeah. Like I probably got the most views on YouTube in Colombia right now.
But that goes to like your understanding of the craft. Like as much research as you've done, that's what it comes into. Like you said, it's hard for you to work with a lot of people. A lot of people not putting the time in. Like you're thinking like understanding the algorithm to even put it out there to be like, I can get to 150K.
But it be so crazy because I'm not even the hardest working YouTuber in Colombia. I get into Aquarius and AZ, no cap. They the hardest YouTube workers. They drop a video every day.
And we'll shout them out in the video too.
No cap. They drop a video every day. They work every day. Like if they ain't dropping, bro, they dropping a video every day. Literally, like if you go look at their channel, they posting. Like if I would have post, I would have been way farther than where I'm supposed to be. Like I don't be taking advantage of my situation. But it be so hard in Colombia because if you in Colombia, it's just like only thing you can get out of Colombia is probably party videos because you can't go to the mall. The mall not talking about nothing, and it ain't real deal no place where a lot of people be in Colombia. If you don't go, like even at colleges, they don't be outside at Benedict or Allen. USC, you probably get like you gonna get some people, but it ain't gonna be like like you. It's hard at Colombia.
And I don't know Aquarius like that or AZ like that. But one thing I would say is like probably for you is not working hard, working smart. Mm-hmm. You dropping those 20 videos, more strategically.
Yeah,
and know when to post them and what to have in them.
Facts.
Again, which goes back to how you studying and getting.
Because you gotta have a set schedule you post your videos. Because if you say you post a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're not gonna get that many views because it's like you post you flooding them. It's like if you flood somebody with something, they ain't gonna really like. Okay, I keep seeing YouTube. Like, dang, he ain't gonna post nothing else besides YouTube on your page. Like, so it's gonna be like, I don't really. I know what he posted. Like when you watch that story, you are gonna be like, oh yeah, he posted YouTube. I ain't really finna watch his story for real because I know what he finna post. So if you measure your videos out, you got more time to like edit. You got more time to post, like you got more time to like just shout your video out. Right. Like you can shout that one video out for 3 days straight and get way more views than when you post a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of a whole new video. Because you got to realize people will be like, okay, I saw this video coming, but I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. And then you post another video, and then you like, dang, I ain't finna watch both.
Go watch both. Exactly. Yeah. People won't watch both. That's smart. So yeah, kind of before we kind of wrap things up, I guess we'll kind of just go through and kind of like give your biggest tip to a new entrepreneur, or the biggest entrepreneurial tip that you have.
Start. You gotta start. Right. Like like without starting, you ain't getting nowhere. You gotta start. Like me, I've been postponing my clothing line for like forever. I ain't gonna lie. I've been having drafts. I got t-shirts made, but this year I'm finna start. Like you got to start, cause you don't like. People been hitting me up for like 2 years about clothing. Like, no cap. And I ain't started yet. Like, literally, like, people be hitting me back there. Because I just drop a prototype. People be hitting me up like, I want this, I want this, I want this. Can I cash you now? Can I cash you now? Like, I could have made so much money just if I would have dropped them. But I ain't dropped it. So it's like, you got to start. If you don't start, you will never get nowhere. Because, like, you'll be postponing it so long, you'll be like, I'm going to start this day. I'm going to start next year. I'm gonna start the year after that. I'm gonna start this. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. You gotta use the stuff you already got. Like, you just gotta use everything you got that's in your power that you can get, and you can get your hands to use that. Don't worry about what nobody else got. Use what you got. It's crazy.
One thing big for me would probably have to be passion, bro. People understand that passion really drives everything that you do.
Facts.
I feel like when it comes to don't do stuff you think everybody else is doing or you think everybody else wants you to do. Do something that you feel like you can actually love doing and actually have a good time doing. If you have a passion for clothes, start your own thing. I mean, you gotta have a clothing line. You can end up trying to design clothes. You know what I'm saying? So I think passion is probably like my big thing as an entrepreneur.
That's big. I say mine is a quote. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate; it's that we are powerful beyond measure. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. So I say, don't be afraid of your light. Go out there and like move with your purpose. Like you said, like don't let other people dim what you have going on. Don't let other people make you feel like the videos you want to do or the things you want to do or go for aren't big enough or aren't right. Everything that you want to do, you'll know when it's right. You'll feel it. You'll know it's the move you're supposed to make. So definitely follow that.
I feel like everybody should just go find a poem they really, really like, and just remember that poem. Every time something like happens, just remember that poem. Like my poem is We the Willing. We the Willing have been led by the unknown. They're impossible for the ungrateful. We've done so much with nothing. They never were capable of doing anything with nothing. That shit was crazy. Like it's so crazy because it's like I got that tatted on me.
Right.
Because it's like, bro, we really can do anything with nothing. Like that shit is crazy.
That's crazy because mine.
And I did it.
I got the tattoo. If you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, you got to give everything you got. Like you got to go 110%. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
But we're coming to the end of this episode. We'd like to thank our guests also for coming through.
Anytime.
My boy Hawk and I'm Zeke and we're out of here.
All right, stay safe. It's a safe route. Make sure you drink water and work out. And you'll stay afloat any way possible.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Yep.